All right, so one of the biggest questions we get all the time is how do you organize your adventure tactics? So you can see I have the books up top. I apologize, there's gonna be some background noise. It's New Year's Eve and we have the 3 kids. So we have everything up top, all right? Side quest guide, class guide. So I ended up having some extra bags because I didn't use all of them. But you can see I actually staggered these. They're not all stacked on top of each other, so the boards are actually split up a little bit. Then you have player mats on the one side, and several baggies here, direction cards. It probably helps designing the game. I knew how I wanted to split these up so that the encounters make sense by when you encounter them. Most of you will not have that knowledge unless you spoiled yourself on the scenario guide, the campaign guide. But otherwise, just kind of put them in even bags so that they can go into this section. Which is good. I kept the dice together. That goes down there, along with the stands. And one thing I've seen that I think helps me that other people are doing, they're putting the tuck boxes here. I'm actually keeping them flat here with all the cards that are necessary for the party. And if you have someone that's not being played, you can keep party loot in one of those boxes too. But we actually have all the characters currently. So these are full, which helps. It takes some of the cards out of circulation elsewhere. Direction cards. These I left alone. The initiative checks, which I'm dropping everywhere. Sorry. And hit point counters. The ones that are in use, I actually left in the boxes. So that's why this bag is kind of small. You can see I left this here. I have seen people cut this out so they have access to it underneath, which is a really great idea. I wish we had thought of that. But as is, you actually don't have to do that in order to get everything to fit. But if you do need some extra space, I think cutting out this part of the insert so that it lifts will give you a ton of space, a ton of additional storage space underneath. I kept all the minis, the passive and the dice abilities here. I keep boss decks here, and marks of death, and other miscellaneous things that you'll need after the encounters. But otherwise, everything else is here. Like I have my basic attacks, basic moves, action cards, class features. So this is basically anything that's going to go into your deck, right? I did that first. Then I have my character classes, the level up cards, and then I have story perks, and then some of the other supply loot, random counters, and I didn't actually open the character pack yet, but you can see the cards will still fit. So that's how I organized my copy of Adventure Tactics. I hope that helps. It's by no means definitive or the only way to do it, but that is one way to get all these components back in the box so the cover still closes. So you can see me kind of putting everything back in. Sorry, there's kids running around in the background, so I'm sure those of you, I can hear one of them laughing. Those of you also at home for the holidays, it's nothing new. So we're gonna throw everything back in. We're actually gonna play, because one of the kids have been asking to play all weekend. So I'm gonna stagger these back. All right. Put everything on top. Box goes. And actually you can push it all the way down. So that's how to get everything in and out of Adventure Tactics. Make sure also to please follow the sorting guide, which is right inside the instruction manual. So I think some people missed that. So they had a lot of questions about sorting. So very quickly, that's right in the rule book. Underneath the table of contents, sorting the cards. So if you have any questions, these are Dan's suggestions for how to sort after you open the box. All right, thank you. Keep on adventuring.